Welcome to the coastal, fog-shrouded culinary capital of South America. Lima projects images of a highly romanticized, historic, and oceanfront paradise. A booming gastronomic engine where world-class elite restaurants, dramatic clifftop boardwalks, and a rich colonial heritage create an intoxicating urban environment. But behind this vibrant, mist-covered exterior lies a ruthless ecosystem of predatory tourist pricing and hyper-aggressive, opportunistic street crime. Lima is a city of sharp geographic and social division, designed to aggressively extract your dollars through beach district monopolies and tourist agency markups before you can even taste your first authentic ceviche. If you want to conquer the Peruvian capital without destroying your net worth, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on all notifications. Do not let the beautiful appearance of the Pacific coastline blind your financial and safety radar. Let us deconstruct the Lima pricing and safety structure. To truly decode this complex economic landscape, you must confront its brutal gastronomic inflation. Lima is globally famous for hosting some of the absolute best restaurants in the world, which means the trendy neighborhoods have established a heavy pricing premium that rivals New York or London. If you arrive here blindly walking into standard restaurants in the tourist zones without tracking the local currency conversion, you will pay exorbitant international rates for everyday meals. To bypass this institutional financial trap, you must look beyond the high-rent commercial grid. Learn to balance your spending by hunting for local establishments that cater directly to working-class residents, rather than high-spending culinary tourists. The absolute premier timeline to execute your Lima expedition is during the warm summer months from December to April. During this precise window, the city's notorious gray coastal mist, known locally as the garua, completely clears away, revealing bright blue skies and beautiful beach weather. Furthermore, by scheduling your visit during these months, you enjoy the vibrant outdoor street culture at its peak. If you prefer to avoid the highest seasonal hotel spikes, aim precisely for the shoulder months of November or May, when the weather remains exceptionally comfortable but accommodation rates drop significantly across the midtown districts. The clinical extraction of your travel capital triggers the exact millisecond you step off the aircraft at Jorge Chávez International Airport. Located in the high-risk industrial constitutional province of Callao, the airport gates are heavily targeted by unauthorized curbside taxi drivers who aggressively quote astronomical flat rates to unsuspecting foreigners. To bypass this immediate fiscal drain, strictly avoid the unregulated street drivers waiting outside the terminal doors. Instead, utilize the highly efficient and secure official airport shuttle bus networks such as Quick Llama, which safely transport you directly to the tourist center for a fraction of the cost. Alternatively, order a ride through verified digital applications like Uber from inside the secure airport terminal lobby. This massive geographical divide channels you straight into a heavily segregated lodging bottleneck. The accommodation market in Lima is strictly dictated by extreme neighborhood security boundaries. Booking cheap colonial hotels in the historic center or near the airport might look attractive on budget booking websites, but these zones transform into incredibly dangerous territories immediately after business hours. To optimize your lodging capital, shift your search toward the highly secure, walkable residential enclaves of Miraflores or the artistic corridors of Barranco. Connected safely by the local transit infrastructure, these neighborhoods offer trendy boutique hostels, private apartment rentals, and secure guest houses that protect your physical safety while keeping you close to the ocean. For the global workforce of digital nomads, Lima presents a highly energetic but logistically challenging remote work ecosystem. The city features modern co-working hubs, but independent cafes in the high-rent districts enforce strict limits on remote workers to maintain high table turnover. They intentionally restrict public internet access and remove wall outlets entirely from their seating areas. If you must run your remote digital business seamlessly, bypass the commercial coffee shops entirely. Your premier sanctuaries are the public spaces inside the cultural centers or the modern coastal parks that offer dependable public cellular data coverage, allowing you to run your digital infrastructure without buying endless premium espresso drinks. Navigating Lima's world-class cultural landscape requires sharp planning to unlock incredible free access. The historic Plaza Mayor features magnificent colonial architecture, soaring cathedrals, and the grand government palace, all costing absolutely nothing to admire from the beautiful public square. For a deep look into the artistic and historical heritage of Peru, plan your cultural itinerary around the massive clifftop boardwalk known as the Malecón. This sprawling green park stretches for miles along the cliffs of Miraflores, offering spectacular ocean vistas, beautifully manicured gardens, and iconic landmarks like the Love Park completely free of charge. For an elite panoramic view of the endless Pacific horizon without paying premium rooftop prices, skip the expensive commercial observation decks. Many luxury hotels and clifftop bars charge steep entry fees or enforce expensive minimum consumption rules just to access their ocean views. To bypass this corporate markup, head straight to the top of Cerro San Cristobal, utilizing the official local collective buses that depart from the historic center for a couple of dollars. This historic peak provides a staggering bird's-eye view of the entire urban expanse of Lima, stretching into the ocean, allowing you to capture the true scale of the Peruvian capital entirely on your own terms. Dismantling Lima's brutal culinary prices requires a total boycott of high-rent tourist restaurants facing the ocean or the main plazas, which target wealthy foreigners with inflated international pricing. To find the true, authentic culinary soul of the city, you must explore the vibrant local markets. Head directly to the Surquillo Market Number 1 or the local seafood docks in Corrillos. Here, hidden away from the luxury commercial zones, independent market stalls serve spectacular, world-class ceviche made from the freshest morning catch, marinated in lime juice and hot peppers for less than $4 to $5, offering elite gourmet quality for a fraction of the price. For the ultimate street food fuel, explore the local street carts during the afternoon hours. Locate an independent vendor and order a traditional causa rellena, a cold, savory potato terrine layered with avocado and fresh chicken or tuna salad. On the historic streets of Barranco, look for vendors frying fresh anticuchos, which are tender, perfectly spiced skewers of grilled beef heart, marinated in garlic, vinegar, and cumin. Paired with a warm, crispy portion of picarones, which are traditional pumpkin and sweet potato donuts drizzled with sweet molasses syrup. This massive street meal represents the true working-class fuel of the capital for less than $3. If you desire to experience Peru's famous cocktail heritage on a calculated budget, skip the expensive tourist bars that charge premium international rates for a standard drink. The iconic pisco sour is served everywhere, but luxury establishments add massive service markups to your bill. To enjoy this legendary drink affordably, simply walk into a traditional neighborhood tavern known as a bodega in the residential areas of Pueblo Libre. These historic local institutions serve authentic, heavy-duty pisco sours mixed by veteran bartenders for half the price of the trendy tourist lounges, allowing you to experience the local culture affordably. When evaluating personal safety, Lima requires a hyper-elevated level of urban vigilance that focuses on highly organized cell phone snatching syndicates and aggressive pickpocket groups. The historic center and the crowded markets of Central Lima are primary hunting grounds for professional thieves. Their most notorious strategy is the distraction grab, where an accomplice intentionally drops coins or spills liquid near your feet. As you instinctively look down or step back, a second thief silently extracts your smartphone from your hand or your pocket. If anyone causes a sudden scene near you on the street, immediately secure your belongings, refuse all interaction, and move into a brightly lit shop. The public transit system requires equal measures of sharp security vigilance. The Metropolitano bus rapid transit system is exceptionally efficient for bypassing the city's notorious traffic jams. But during peak rush hours, organized pickpocket groups utilize the heavy crowding to execute silent thefts. They use the push and grab method, sliding hands into unzipped bags or front pockets as passengers pack tightly onto the vehicles. To guarantee your personal safety, always wear your backpack on your chest. Keep your hands firmly over your smartphone, and never stand vulnerable near the train doors looking at digital maps. What luxury lifestyle travel vloggers deliberately hide from you is that the city's coastal areas contain hidden physical dangers after dark. The beautiful beaches directly below the Miraflores cliffs, accessed via the Bajada de Banos, become completely deserted and dangerous at night, experiencing high rates of opportunistic robberies. To maintain absolute safety, enjoy the beaches strictly during bright daylight hours when crowds are present. Avoid walking along the dark coastal highway paths alone at night, and always utilize verified digital ride-hailing applications to secure your journey back to your accommodation after enjoying the nightlife. Lima is undeniably a culinary masterpiece, a triumph of historic architecture, and the vibrant oceanfront gateway to the wonders of Peru. The absolute grandiosity of the colonial plazas, the richness of the fresh seafood, and the dramatic beauty of the Pacific cliffs are completely real. But it is a destination that will ruthlessly exhaust your finances and your security if you try to navigate it blindly. By choosing strategic shoulder seasons, utilizing official transit networks, dining at authentic local markets, and maintaining sharp urban vigilance, you can shatter the Peruvian price barrier, experiencing the absolute best of this coastal giant entirely on your own terms. Hit that subscribe button right now. Would you challenge Lima's high vigilance, high reward culinary grid? Or do you prefer a more predictable budget escape? Comment your smart strategies below. Safe travels.